Construction.
Pankratz and Hodge.
Charleston Insurance.
And
Secure Store.
Secure Store 50.
Is that everybody?
That's everybody.
All right, that's awesome. Cool.
Cool.
All right.
What you doing here? You got
Hey,
some...
I did. I would just put these on to goof around. I wanted to...
Well...
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, before we get into it, what are we drinking today?
Oh, you're so smart. These are Mickey Big Mouths.
Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor.
And things have changed with these. The alcohol's, only like 5%? That's chicken caw is what that is.
Well, they were just in the fridge. I think I wasn't even here. Someone must have brought these in.
We were talking about them, and I think Jeremy or somebody was like, I'm going to have Becky pick up some. So she did.
I don't know if I've had Mickey's, and it's been a long time.
It doesn't taste much different.
No, it tastes everything. And I really like these little caps.
Yeah, I do too.
I always try to figure it out.
Do you have a riddle or something on you?
I think it's beer me, because there's a B, an ear, and a me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What about
beer?
I don't think they can see it.
I lost mine.
What's yours? You've lost your cap already? What the heck? You're a hot mess. You got some caps over here. This was yours.
I think it's
hook, a person, and an up. I think it's hook me up.
Hook me up.
Hook me up with a Mickey's.
Hook me up with a Mickey's, man. Yes.
I don't know how to describe Mickey's. It tastes carbonated.
Yeah, it's like a old man
malt
beer.
liquor. Yeah.
You know the best part of these is when you're done, you put the lid back on, poke holes in it, and you have a salt shaker.
That's the most white trash thing I've ever heard.
Have you ever been in an old crappy bar where they have a Mickey's salt shaker?
No, I haven't.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Find one.
All right, well, there you go. Not only is it a drink, but it is a salt shaker.
So this is a 3-in-1 beer. You have a drink, you have a game that you can play.
Yeah, this is an afternoon entertainment.
And then you fill it up with salt for dinner. That's a deal. That's what that is.
Mickey's. We should get a Mickey's sponsorship.
We should. I'll call them. I'll get them on the phone here in a bit.
Why do you think they have the wide mouths?
That just for easy drinking, it's a marketing deal. Mickey Big Mouth.
Mickey Big Mouth.
Yep. Yeah.
Then do they like do 40s tours at some other malt liquor company?
Probably.
I always thought malt liquor had like a high alcohol percentage.
That's what I thought too. Maybe times have changed. They've calmed down.
Probably good.
Yeah, it probably is.
We don't need to be getting fired up on 12% Mickey's. Anyway, that's what was in the fridge this week. So
Yes.
there you go. So what else is going on with you, man?
All right. I want to, before we get too much into anything,
Into the Mickey's.
I want to give an apology to our friend Dan Heinze.
Oh, yeah. We had an audio
terrible.
issue. It was not great. It was pretty
No,
embarrassing, to be
it
honest.
was embarrassing.
We've ordered lapel mics now.
We did. We ordered lapel mics. That'll never happen. By the way, when you left, I took our sound guy out back and beat the crap out of him. I did. I was like, you made us look stupid.
Did you hit yourself in the face or what? Just,
You bastard.
You gotta beep that, Bruce.
Yeah, anyway. Sorry about that, Dan. We love you and you're
And it was
friend
such an interesting little talk, too.
We'll have you back. We'll have
Yeah,
you back.
we'll do better. We'll do better. But anything exciting going on? It's rainy.
It is rainy. I got something else I want to ask you before we get too far into it. You go to the grocery store, anyone, here, wherever, those weird, sick-looking birds that yell at you, you know, those grayish black birds that look all
What the
sick.
hell are you talking about?
Go to Dillon's or Walmart. In the parking lot, there's always those sick birds.
I thought you were talking about like they sold like a cage full of sickish birds, and I was like, I've never seen this at Dillon's. I don't know.
No.
Here's the bargain birds.
No, those mean, sick birds.
They're probably cowbirds. Are they kind of like brownish? They're like, meh,
Yeah.
meh. I think they're called cowbirds.
Are they? Well, I think that they're going to survive bird flu, and I think if they attacked you, get some kind of weird bird rabies or something.
They're the cockroach of birds. I don't know. I always kind of enjoy them. I also like the sometimes you have like starlings or crows there, and I like the ones that'll like kind of like imitate the car noises and stuff. I always find that kind of interesting and kind of cool. Did you know starlings? I looked this up, and I had to look this up because I didn't believe someone. Did you know they can mimic? They can make sounds. Like,
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That was the only birds we were really allowed to shoot on the farm.
Yeah, we got rid of them too. They pooped everywhere, and they're an invasive species. They came over the United States in the 1800s.
Couldn't shoot the farm birds or the songbirds.
No, the songbirds.
That was elite. That was wrong.
Yeah,
you could just BB gun the heck out of them starlings.
There you go, kid sociopaths having fun. All right, cool. Well, I should probably get into the news.
You should. What's happening in the world, sir?
Well, I've been working on stories. So the big national story, and I think we're seeing some ripples locally, are there were some large tariffs put in place. We've got a lot of companies that do a lot of exporting or importing, and so I'm trying to kind of get a feel on that. So I think that's something.
Do you have just a feel for a local company that's really going to get bit by that yet?
Yeah, I don't know. The problem is, like, everyone, like, some companies are publicly traded and they don't like to talk on the record.
Yeah.
And then, like, some are like, well, you know, it's kind of wait or see. But I mean, if you've been watching the stock ticker, which I have, like, we do have two very large manufacturers in Harvey County that have not been having a couple good days on the stock market.
Yep.
So we're just going to keep an eye on that.
Interesting.
So there's that. We had Harvey Drug, our friends across the street. They're closing down, but they're still going to be open in Heston, still providing all the great services in Heston.
And they'll deliver.
Which is good. It was just, they're in this tough spot with, they're called pharmacy benefit management companies. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, if you know how like liquor stores have like a distributor?
Right.
Yeah, so like basically it's kind of how it works there, where it's these like distributors that like determine how much they get reimbursed for pills. Well, it's kind of a monopoly, I guess, is what they were saying. There's like 3 companies that control 80% of the market. Because it's like only a few companies, they kind of set prices, and they've been pushing those reimbursement rates down, which is making it hard. But I totally understand consolidating offices, because we did that how many years back during the pandemic, where we closed down our Halstead office and our Heston office, and that was a heartache.
One big paper.
And we felt really worried, and we felt like people wouldn't be happy about it. But we've still had the support, and it was good, and it turned out. I mean, we had just duplication of services.
And I'm a customer of Harvey Drug, and I will tell you, they bend over backwards. Sandy does a great job.
Well, and not only that, like, if you remember during the pandemic, like, Sandy was really, really instrumental in making sure we had access to medical supplies and making sure if people wanted to get vaccinated, they could. Like, I think she got some big award for it or something.
She did, yeah.
Yeah, it was a huge deal. So they're just a good family business.
They are. I got chewed out one time for my blood pressure, and she made me, like, take it and call. I mean, I, like, had to deal with it.
At the pharmacy?
Yes, that's how awesome they are. Yeah.
Huh. Like, they really care.
They care.
Well, they don't want you to die. You gotta keep buying blood pressure medicine. That's one less customer.
Okay, what else?
I'm trying to think of other news. I just saw this come across the ticker. I think some people know it already. They're considering declaring April 30th Wyatt Hendrickson Day. I think he's going to be in town, and they're going to consider putting a parade.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that could be kind of cool. So, like a little Newton loves a parade. That's what we always say about Newton. So this would be yet another parade.
That's quite a transition. I'm sorry. This was quite a transition between this.
Well, you killed that Mickey's already.
Well, I had to. It's just I wasn't going to sit here all day putting Mickey Big Mouth in there.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
Fair enough. I'm trying to think if there's any other big news they're working on. No, that's kind of been the two things I've been kind of into.
Well, that's
lately.
a lot, yeah.
Yeah. But anywho, so that's that. I guess we can probably a good spot. Unless you have anything to rant about, we can take a little break here.
No, I was worried about bird rabies, getting rabies from the birds.
I'd be more worried about bird flu.
No, they're going to survive that. Those grocery birds. They're like
those
mutants.
Grocery birds.
They're mutants, man.
Generation of natural selection. Yeah, that being said, don't pick up dead birds. I had a dead bird in my yard the other day, and Sam was like, should I? And I was like, don't touch it.
Even when I was a kid, though, I'd like grab it by the end of the tail and do that, you know.
Yeah, I didn't.
When you were a kid, you wouldn't.
No, I didn't play with dead birds.
Well, I didn't play with them. I just wanted them out of the way.
That Bruce Beeheimer, he's a little bit different. I saw him in the yard. He was having tea with 4 dead starlings.
They were wearing little dresses, man.
We ought not let our kids play over there anymore.
That kid's weird.
Anyway, let's take a break.
All right, we're going to take a break. We have a special guest.
Yeah,
this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
All
right, we're back.
And we've got a special guest. We got our friend Jamie.
Our friend Jamie, she's back. She was on here maybe a couple months ago.
She was, yep.
It was a good time.
Yes, it was. And you have brought us a very special guest
you
that
have
I'm a little
brought us
nervous
a very special,
about.
Me too. You want to...
Not to be feared.
No, I'm sure he's very nice.
But the people on the other end are going, what?
What has she got?
I got a snake in my britches.
But it's like real.
No, it's a...
No,
And he's shedding. I told y'all.
He told us he was shedding. Oh, there's his head.
Oh, cool.
Oh, hello,
He's
Mr.
all
Snake.
jacked up, man.
Let's get him.
On Mountain Dew. Yeah.
What was that?
It was part of the
Shed.
Okay, never mind.
All right, we gotta.
All right, there he
gotta-
is. He's cranky now.
Yeah, he is cranky.
I
He's
don't
in
want to
shed.
get Jack with Jack.
And what is his name, Jamie?
Noodle.
Noodle. You
Okay.
crazy bastard Noodle.
Crazy snake Noodle. And how? There
we
you go.
go.
How did you come to possess
Now we're in the
Noodle?
comfort zone.
Well, my neighbor above me was in a situation. His daughter had cancer.
Yeah, we wrote about
Jamie.
her.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's
well,
looking
Noodle
at,
does
he's
what he
looking at
wants.
me.
You're fine. Are you afraid of snakes?
No,
Bruce?
I just don't. He's cranky.
Well, you're not even on the camera.
No, leave it recording.
Okay. Well, he's not gonna bite you.
I know. Well, you don't know that.
Yes, I do.
Look how big his head is.
Yeah,
Can
fine.
you,
that's like getting bit by a black snake. You never got bit by a black snake on the
Yeah,
phone? I got bit by a black snake before. It's not that bad.
No.
They're not like poisonous.
Everything's
But
fine,
he's
I
not looking at
promise.
you,
Okay.
Adam. He's looking at
Well,
me.
he's not a snake. He's a nice
Okay,
snake friend here.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
You're okay.
It always weirds
Just
me out
don't
how
look
cold
at
they are
me.
too. Yeah. So anyway, you got the snake. Take care of the snake.
Yes.
And-
And we've become friends. And I am petrified of snakes. Believe it or not, I am not.
So did you have to like get over your fear of
Yeah,
snakes
how'd you
to
do
take on this
this?
snake?
Because that's a
here?
big deal what you're doing there right now.
Yeah,
for-
you're
Well, I
taking
just-
in a.
I can't
Well,
remember.
I
that.
mean, it would be the same as having a baby. You gotta get over that fear. You know, you just gotta come.
Yeah,
I
I guess.
I mean, it's similar, right?
Sure.
I don't know what the
I don't think
fudge
you have
I'm
to
doing.
change the snake's diaper or anything, or feed it, or make sure you don't drop the snake on its head, or.
Okay.
And so so you got a snake, and it eats rats, right? Because one time you came
Yeah.
in with a pet rat.
Yeah, and he's not around anymore.
No, he got ate properly. What happened to that rat you
It was
had?
a bad day for the rat.
Oh no.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh
I mean,
It's
it's
the
just like
circle
us
of
eating a
life.
steak, you know?
yeah.
We
Yeah.
got we gotta eat.
Eat our cows, sweet our cows.
Yeah, so
They
he's
eat
gotta
the
eat
rats.
rats.
We're carnivorous.
He's gotta eat a rat.
Rats are
Also
cows.
sweet.
Rats are snake cows.
And his name is Noodle.
Yeah, his name is Noodle.
Little
yes.
Noodle.
Well, there you go.
There you go,
Good
little
old
Noodle.
So
Yeah.
what does Noodle like to do during his free time?
Well, we go for walks.
Oh,
Do you have a little leash? You just take him to go.
Snake.
No,
Police.
he just
come on,
hangs.
Noodle.
Take him to the dog park.
Come, this way.
This is the crappiest dog ever.
Watch him do a trick.
I don't understand why he
Noodle.
I don't understand why he won't jump through hula hoops.
Shake,
I just
Noodle.
can't figure it out. No, we like to go outside when it's warm enough. Otherwise, he just really likes to be right here and shed on me. Like I said, he's shedding.
But that's okay. That's healthy. That's what they got to do.
Yes, that's a good sign. I'm just gonna throw this back here.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'll clean that up.
There you
later.
go. Don't worry, Lindsay. That's just snake.
I'll clean it up later.
Clean it.
I promise.
skins.
No, he's just a
No,
cool.
and he's
just
like a good
cool-
accessory. Do
He
you like
really
match
is.
your outfits? You wear them out. You're like, oh,
You
here's a
do.
little
Yeah, every morning when I wake up, I'm like, "Hey, Noodle, what do you want to wear today? How can we vibe?
Do you
How can we
think,
jive
like,
today?"
if you bought one of the like snakeskin boots or a purse, he'd be sad?
I would never wear snakeskin anything in front of him. No, I would not do that.
Brother.
This is my brother.
Are you my mother?
Cool.
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever
sorry.
taken him fishing? Because you're a big fisher too, right?
I do enjoy fishing. Yes.
Yeah.
What's a good fishing tip? What's a good fishing spot around the area?
Yeah.
Can't tell you. They're private
okay.
properties.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
fair enough.
So that doesn't help you in that aspect.
What did you say earlier about those birds? You said something about them. They're like super birds, or
Oh, they'll eat cigarette.
oh, that's right. They
Oh,
eat
the
their-
parking lot grocery
Yeah,
birds?
Yeah.
what they're doing is they're pecking at because for lack of a better word, the grills of the front of vehicles.
Oh.
They're pecking the bugs.
Oh, those are
They're
clever
eating-
birds.
They are. But see, these
clever
cigarette
birds.
butts, they're safe from anything.
But they'll eat cigarette butts. Like they'll peck at cigarette butts.
Yeah. I was never into that.
Maybe they're just
Yeah, me
hooked.
neither.
Maybe they've eaten enough cigarette butts where they need a fix. They get like
They
cranky.
like cool menthols. It's good
You
for
know
their
they-
cold.
Golly. They have these cigarettes that you can crush a thing. They're called, as a matter of fact, they're called Camel Crush.
Oh, I've had those.
Oh, yeah.
And you can crush this little bead in there to make it a menthol, even though it's not initially a menthol. And I imagine that's what those birds are doing. They're just looking
Yeah.
for the perfect forking.
Yeah, we're gonna have to beep
We'll
that.
beep
We'll
it
beep
out.
it.
We have to beep at it.
They're looking for the perfect orking bead, the crush.
Yeah, there you go.
The porky
Yeah.
bead.
They're fancy nicotine birds. But, well, cool. Well, I really appreciate you bringing
Me
bringing
too.
this
This has
thing
been a
up.
lot of
It was
fun.
fun. This is like
He's,
this is like low rent Jack Anna over
It is.
next, I'll bring the alligator.
All right. Do you have any other weird exotic pets besides mice or rats and snakes?
What happened to the dragons? You still got them? No.
That's
Never
a
mind.
tough. That's a
Never
tough
mind. We don't have to go there.
No,
No.
it's a
Okay.
tough subject.
Okay. We don't have to go there ever.
Okay.
My mom let them out in the backyard.
Oh, well, they might still be around. They're doing their thing.
Yeah, they probably are.
So if you see a
I
dragon,
Be all big.
I hope.
it's actually probably right by Joey's house. He's gonna be
Right,
smoking
yes.
one day, and a dragon comes out. He's like, "Wah!"
If that's the case, I hope he lets me have their bones.
I like the bones.
I collect bones.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Bone collector.
Bone collector.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, different strokes for different folks.
That's right.
Do you know we get paid like when we show these on camera? They pay us.
Oh,
No, they don't. But they gave us some koozies the other
They
day.
did,
They
and
said
they're
that
so
we
nice.
didn't have any koozies. And
Right.
so Choose Nude was like, here's like 50
Thank you.
koozies.
who is in charge of this?
The logo or the program?
The logo.
Oh, I don't know. The
I
City of
don't know.
Newton, I'm guessing Erin McDaniel probably made it.
We're gonna be in
She's a very
contact.
good graphic designer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I always
You wanna-
appreciate Erin's work. Cheers to
Erin,
Erin.
cheers.
Cheers. We love you. Anything
I don't
else?
think the
Well, we gotta move on now.
We're eating it out. All right. No, I think we're probably okay. So
We are.
I'd like to thank Jamie and Noodle for attending.
Yes, this was a
Noodle,
good.
you're
This was a lot of
famous.
fun.
Your famous Noodle.
You're
Your
famous.
famous noodle,
All right.
doodle, coaster, strudel.
All right.
Noodle,
well,
little
hey,
coaster strudel. There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Be
Be
kind.
kind.
Happy Beer Friday, y'all.
Happy Beer
Tune
Friday.
in next week.